Hey beautiful souls, welcome to today's readings. I hope you have all had the most amazing Christmas. I hope you are all doing just brilliantly, and welcome to these very special readings today. Today is a full moon in Cancer. This is the time of these readings, and we also have a very interesting astrological thing happening, which I will tell you about in a moment. And this means that we are in this absolute space today where something can shift and move forwards. The full moon can illuminate exactly what you need to see to take something forwards, to bring you an opening. And this can be an opening that can heal or can really guide you on your journey towards something that you really do desire and something that you really, really wish, like a priority wish. Chiron is the wounded healer, so the energy of 2023, where lots of things have been pretty challenging for many people. It's like the layers were peeled back so we could see many old wounds actually often. Now we are in a space of turn, you know, of shift, literally today. And the nurturing energy of the Cancer full moon can really assist us in showing us what we need to see in order to take that next step on our journey towards something that is so important, something that sings from your heart, that sings to your soul. So whatever that priority wish or desire is that is happening in the immediacy of your world right now, these readings today are about exactly this. We are asking Spirit Source, we're going to draw 3 cards now. We are asking Spirit Source to give you detailed information about the exact next step on your journey to take you towards the fulfillment of this wish, of this dream, of this desire, the top priority desire. So let's draw 3 cards together first of all. Beautiful souls, and thank you so much for being here. It's such a privilege to be reading for you. Now let me see, I'm seeing this one and also this one here. So these are our first 3 cards. Pile 1, you have Hyena. This is your card. Pile 2, you have Hummingbird. This is your card. And pile 3, you have Cosmic Egg. And this is your card. Okay, now I am going to draw a rune for each one as well, and a charm. So if that's something you would like to tune in with, I will do those now. But if you have already tuned in with one of these cards or more of them, the timestamps are in the description box, so you can literally fast forward to that reading if you wish to just go straight there. Now for those of you that want to have a look at the runes as well, pile 1, you have the rune of the Spiritual Warrior. Beautiful energy. Pile 2, you have the rune of Journey, Rado. And pile 3, you have the rune of, Wholeness, Suelo. Beautiful energy. Okay, so that is your runes, and your charms as well are pile 1, you have a beautiful, it looks actually like, I think it is actually a tiger. I was going to say it's a beautiful cat, but it does kind of have stripes on its back. I don't know if you can see that. So we have a tiger energy next to Hyena. And we have, oh wow, a beautiful heart for Hummingbird. A very big heart for Hummingbird. Pile 3, we have an arrow with a heart on it. Wow, look at that. A heart with an arrowhead attached to it. Okay, fantastic. So beautiful souls, I'll see you in the readings. Thank you so much for being here. Trust your intuition, listen to that gut feeling, listen to the voice of your soul, really. If you need to, particularly given the energy today of the full moon, if you need to, get still and meditate. If you're not sure, just give yourself a few moments of meditation to just allow yourself to center with each of these and just listen to what that feels like. If you're in any way unsure, I always think just a few moments of stillness and just checking in as you focus on each one as to how they are feeling within you. You will know, I think, then which one or more than one is actually speaking to you. And there may be more than one. Sometimes, you know, we have stuff going on in our lives, so sometimes there's more than one message coming through. You may well have more than one priority, top dollar, amazing wish or desire that you really wish to move forwards and move towards. So beautiful souls, thank you again, and I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Hey Pile 1, welcome to your reading. You have the card of the hyena, the spiritual warrior, very dynamic, forthright kind of energy that this has, and a tiger as well. I'm curious that we have here on this full moon energy today, as I'm doing these readings. To be fair, you could be tuning into this reading at any time, but right now we have a turning point being shown here. Even though we are today in the energy of a full moon, this is showing a quarter moon. Quarter moon is a point of reflection. It's actually also a point of power through evaluation. Very curious about what, maybe there's a choice or a decision in something that you're needing to be making. I think what we will do straight away is dive straight into your oracle cards, actually. Let's draw a moon card and see what we are shown from the moon energy here for you. May we have information about this very precise next step that our beautiful Pile 1s are needing to take to manifest something or to move forwards, to reach their desire, their ultimate dream. What can be illuminated in the light of this beautiful energy of the moon, please? May we have there. Right, okay, so we have a look at the bigger picture. Okay, we've actually had 3 cards come through. Do you know I'm going to use them all? That was not my intent, but I think a reading always guides us. Look at this. Ah, fabulous. Here we are. No wonder 3 cards came out for you. So we have, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius, and look at the imagery here that we have, effectively the arrowhead of the spiritual warrior and the arrowhead here in the card of Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Okay, something does need to be evaluated. There is some, but evaluated from a higher perspective. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus, so you will need to invest in something. There is a step to be taken. And then we have believe in the impossible, blue moon. Whatever it is that you are desiring, I'm feeling like it's almost as though you don't quite believe that it is really possible, even though you really want to believe that it is. But there is something you're needing to see. I think, do you know, this came through the moment I drew this card. I didn't say it because obviously we're just right at the start of the readings and I'm drawing the cards for you to pick. But I really heard loud and clear, you need to laugh about this. You know, hyenas laugh. There's a circumstance or a situation that you need to kind of, I don't know, try and look at it from the funny side of things. We'll ask for more detailed information, but there's something about needing to see the funny side of it, laughing about it, which will shift your perspective from a shadowy perspective to a brighter perspective. I suspect there's something going on around you that may be feeling like it's a hindrance. Ironically enough, it may actually be leading you in the right direction. Prosperity lies ahead. Believe in the impossible. There's something to laugh about and then take charge of it. Okay, let's draw more cards for you, more oracle cards please for my Pile 1. May we have more information? That's too many I think, but I'm actually seeing this one. Okay, Aries, Mars, and what do we have again? In Mars we have that symbol of the arrow. Something is needing to be got a hold of and moved forwards. Your next step is actually to take a direct action in something, to make a clear decision, to be decisive about something and kind of go for it. At the same time, what we're being shown here is there's something of an energy around you, something clinging or lingering or sticky is what I feel like. There's something still sticking to you. I mean, for some of you that will not be the right word, but for some of you I think it will. For some of you there's the residue of something. It's sticky, it's clinging, and you haven't felt like you've been able to shake it off. And for others, there may actually be something very real going on around you, and you just think, man, I wish this would just, you know, butt out of my life so that I can crack on and move on with this, really. It's like it's taking up your airplay, taking up time. You're being asked to laugh about this here. Laugh about it, laugh about the, you know, sometimes the chaoticness of humanity or of human nature. But you're also needing to take charge of something and move it forwards. You need to be decisive here. That's what we're being shown. Decisive action is needed here. Let's ask for more information about your situation first of all. What is it that you're needing to laugh about? What's going on around my pile ones? Can we have some clarity around this? You can see that you need to see the bigger picture, rise above it, laugh about it, and evaluate properly. So shifting from that really negative perspective, feeling maybe even drained by it for some of you, to a space where you're actually able to shift and move forwards and take charge. May we have information for my lovely pile ones, please? Let's draw some runes as well. Okay, we have faith. Ah, okay, so we have faith, yeah, and victim. Okay, yeah, there is stuff going on around you that has left you feeling like you're sort of stuck, like you have no agency, you're trapped in something. Now, have faith. There is something coming. Yes, this is what we're being shown here. Curiously enough, whatever's going on around you, that sense of being stuck, of being trapped, something is coming from this that is bringing you an opening, and it wouldn't actually have come to you if this hadn't happened. Yes, Gibo, partnership. Okay. Now this could be one of those scenarios where, you know, when you end up being in the right place at the right time for something to happen, to seize the moment. This is what I'm seeing, seize the moment. Okay. Ah, yes, so we do need more information for you. That's for sure, because what I'm hearing in your message, what is coming through here. So there's an energy around you which is not feeling so great, whatever it is, sticking, a bit clingy, a bit trapped, a bit stuck, feeling a bit victimized, like you don't have any agency, you're not quite sure what to do. Your reading is clear as in terms of rising above and seeing the bigger picture, or at least recognizing, that's holding your faith that there is a bigger picture. Even if you can't see it, there is a bigger picture. Okay? And then this is about being in the right place at the right time. You wouldn't be at the right place in the right time for something to be gifted to you, or to meet the right person who will send you forth on your journey. You wouldn't be in the right place at the right time if this circumstance hadn't happened or wasn't around you. It's very hard to hold that faith and that bigger picture when stuff is not okay. But the possible is coming. Something you thought was impossible is coming to you because of the current circumstances, which is really fascinating. I'm hearing a karmic message coming through here as well with the spiritual warrior. Something is going to happen, and you're going to be, there'll be an opportunity for you to seize the moment. It may be around you already, but it may not yet be there, so we'll draw more cards. There'll be an opportunity to seize the moment, whether it's now or soon, and that's taking you forward in the direction that you're meant to be going in. Now, something was kind of coming through there really interestingly about, it was something coming through adversity, meeting the right person at the right time. Yeah, holding faith and knowing that there's a bigger picture, even if you can't immediately see the way ahead. I'm going to draw a card just for here for you. Maybe have more information. Can we actually ask about, please, Spirit? Let's just get very focused here. I feel like your energy might be a little bit scattered. I feel like I started to say something and sort of lost what I was saying. So I'm feeling like the energy didn't feel scattered when I started these readings. I think whatever is going on around you is sort of slightly imploding or a little bit on you, or scattering your energy a little bit. Have faith. There is something going on behind the scenes here that you don't know about. It's like your angels, your guides. Something is being orchestrated behind the scenes because of this circumstance. And there's going to be a major benefit that's coming from this. Prosperity lies ahead. Now, I don't feel I need to know or ask too much about your actual circumstances, beautiful souls. It's not that I'm not interested, but it is a general reading. What I am interested in is what's being offered to you, the seizing of the moment. We've got the rune of partnership that would suggest it connects to somebody, I think. May we ask what this seizing of the moment is? This opportunity, this window of opportunity and opening with Kano. Look at this. We have, this is the World card in a traditional tarot pack. I mean, wow. The energy of this is about abundance. There's a completion and a new beginning. It's more than that, though. I'm really drawn to the, almost like there's like a map here, which also looks a bit like a cave painting, just to this side of the card, of the image. And can you see we have a bull, Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. And what do we see through the circle that she sits in? We kind of see like a fruitful land, a land of abundance, of joy. Okay, so what we're being shown here, I think you're going to be given something that opens up the world for you. You see in our card of faith, he's offering a cup and she holds the world, and then we have the World card here. Kano, rune of openings. If you are having a moment of wobble in any way, shape or form, as your situation is shifting and changing, I think it's going to shift and change quite quickly. But if you have a wobble, open a book. You know how sometimes randomly you just open a book and exactly the phrase that you need to know is there, the message, the information. I feel like with this cave painting map, you're being guided. And I feel like you're being guided by ancestors, curiously enough. I feel like it's almost, I feel like I'm almost looking at, please excuse, this is voice with no biblical reference point, but to the promised lands. There's no reference point to this in any way, but that's what I feel like. There's a promise of something here. Or something that was promised to you. Something that was promised to you, either in this lifetime or a previous, is coming to you. Could be a previous lifetime, something that you didn't get then, you're going to get it now. But it's coming through adversity. It is just a promise, a wish come true. Perhaps someone makes a promise to you, makes a commitment to you. Let's draw more cards for you. We are asking about this next step. What is the moon illuminating? Well, we know the moon is illuminating, first of all, that there is a situation around you that you need to laugh about, rise above. See it from both sides or all sides and just laugh about it. I think with the tiger coming in, this is then about taking charge. That Aries energy of seizing the moment and choosing to move ahead regardless of how you have been left feeling. What we're being shown is that there is a gift in this situation, because something is going to come from this that wouldn't have come otherwise. And it will be almost like one of those chance scenarios where you come across, you are in the right place at the right time. May we please have further information for my pile 1 about how this is happening and what clues to look out for so that they are ready to seize the moment when it is offered to them. May I please have further information? Okay, I am seeing this. Further information for my pile 1. I'm seeing that little one there, and that, and that. Those are your cards for now. I suspect this is possibly all we will need. We are already seeing here Ace of Cups. Beautiful. So, we have Ace of Cups. These two shot out first as well. We have 2 of Pentacles and we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, and look at the cup, the chalice being offered. Okay, now this could actually be a work opportunity. If you are feeling stuck or hemmed in financially, I think you might be given an opportunity that leads to some form of financial reward or financial abundance, which is also why it's something you were promised. If somebody actually owed you money and you've been left in a difficult situation, a compromised position financially, I think they might come back and offer it to you, give it back to you. Something that was taken is given back. We have the 4 of Swords here. It's going to mean that you can stop and slow down a bit here. Yeah, so whereas you might have been running yourself a bit ragged, I mean, hyenas have to scavenge, don't they? They're not hunters like the tiger, they scavenge. I think you're moving from a place of where you feel you've had to, maybe this has got quite a lot connected, I think, to finances for some of you. I think someone will come in and give you or gift you something. It could be a job opportunity, it could literally be some financial resources or some backing of something, but someone is going to gift you something that means you can move something forwards. You can sort of relax. It takes the pressure off you. There's a lot of pressure around you, and I think the pressure is leaving you feeling like you're like the world isn't delivering very kindly towards you. This is going to shift. It will mean you can start to look ahead. You can relax and start to look ahead. At the moment, I feel like you're making ends meet, scraping by in some way, whether this is just energy, time, resources, money. For a lot of you, I do think it's money. We then have the Judgment card. We have the card of Strength. We have the Lovers. We have the King of Cups. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. So what this full moon is bringing you, I don't think this full moon is simply highlighting something for you. What the moon is highlighting is for you to see the bigger picture. What the full moon energy and the shift in the overall astrodynamics is bringing you is actually there's going to be an opportunity. Something will be gifted to you, an offer of something, a job or some money or some resources or some time or some assistance. It's highly likely to be a person, or come through a person. Even though it's actual substance, somehow people are involved with Gibo. But again, right place, right time. You could find yourself somewhere and you buy a random lottery ticket. I'm not suggesting you should all go out and buy random lottery tickets, but if that's what you feel like doing, do it. But there's something is going to happen that will give you an opportunity, and they're saying seize the moment. There's a window of opportunity being gifted to you, and I think there's almost a concern that you won't see it because of what's going on around you. This is going to shift things forwards and quite significantly. I say rapidly, I want to say rapidly, but rapidly with a solidness. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's an earthy, grounded energy, so it can be made real. It takes the pressure off. It changes the course of your pathway. And whereas you've been struggling, I think, to sort of to kind of almost just get through, it's like you're going to have resources to play with. So yeah, there's an influx of something coming in here. I do think it could be a benevolent thing, through the generosity of someone, with the King of Cups sitting here. But it opens up a space for you to, you know, when we feel like we just don't have any choices available to us. It's like, let's say you've only got just enough money to get through every month. And that's it. And there's no extra for any choice. You've just got to pay your bills and just about get through. It's this is, I'm using as a sort of a metaphor, because some of you will not be in that position, but the energy of this is what's coming through. So it will apply to something where you feel there's a scarcity, or you're just about getting by, whatever that is connected to. And as you are just getting by, this is now shifting, and it comes from someone's generosity. It creates a turning point, and so this moon is heralding that turning point for you. Your task here, the thing that you need to do, is to rise above the current situation and recognize there is a bigger picture, so that you don't miss the opportunity when it's offered to you. And when it is offered to you, you seize the moment. Because it's literally you're going to be bringing in, you can then reap in the rewards. And it does feel very much like you deserve it. That's what's coming through with this card. When I said it's something that was promised to you, you deserve it. You deserve this. And that's what we're being shown here. Pile 1, this is your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, this is your reading. It's really clear. And what a shift in energy. I'm thrilled for you, because it does feel like something has been a bit tricky, sticky and uncomfortable. You know, for some of you in no uncertain terms. But you are about to be gifted with something. It's shown so clearly here and here. Going to be gifted with something. And look here, we have the King of Cups holding that cup in his hand, being gifted some kind of resource. Or yeah, it could be a helping hand, but it could be a physical resource, it could be money, it could be a job offer. There is something being gifted to you, offered to you. Seize the moment, take it in your hand and have it and hold it. And because it's going to remove all pressure from you in such a good way that you will then be able to start to look ahead and plan ahead in a way that I don't think you've been able to for a little while. Pile 1, this is your reading. Thank you for joining me so much. I truly hope you had a wonderful Christmas, and I do hope you are going to be looking forward to an amazing new year. And that is very relevant. I think this new year time is so relevant to you, beautiful souls. So relevant, because I think this is like a new window of opportunity for you, with your world opening up in a very different way. So I am wishing you an amazing 2024 as well today. And if this is resonating with you, don't forget to subscribe and press the little bell icon if you want to get notification of any of my readings. And I will be posting, I usually post 2 or 3 a week, and weekly guidance and lots of readings that answer and focus on different things. So beautiful souls, I look forward to seeing you for another reading really soon. And I will put links to all sorts of lovely, exciting things that I do in the description box, and I'll post a comment as well. Tons of love. And yeah, have an amazing new year. I'm posting New Year's readings as well, so watch out for those too, and January readings. So just keep a lookout for all of these readings. Tons of love to you. Hey Pile 2, happy Boxing Day. Welcome to your reading. So do you know what's coming through so loud and clear here is to do with journeying and travel. Now, whether journeying is internal journeying or actual travel, to be honest, I think you may be going on a journey. Some kind of travel involved, maybe you're going on a holiday, but there is an energy here that is telling us the next step that you need to take towards something you're really wanting. It is connected to some kind of, I feel, travel, journeying. If you're going on holiday, there may be something waiting there that is going to be gifted to you. Hummingbirds as well. Hummingbird energy is all about joy. So it's about having fun, it's about being playful, it's about being chilled, and also being adaptable and flexible too. Hummingbirds can literally fly upwards, downwards, backwards, sideways, in circles. They have the ultimate ability to maneuver. Beautiful big heart. Wow, let's dive straight into your cards. In fact, let's look at some moon cards in this beautiful energy of this full moon in Cancer. And we are asking really exactly what you need to do, or exactly can we be shown exactly what you need to do to the next step towards something you really want. What do you need to do? Okay, I'm actually seeing a card like right in here. There, that one there is speaking to me. I'm going to draw one of these as well. May we have information for my beautiful pile twos. And okay, definitely coming through for you already. Just do these oracle cards first and see what we are shown. I will also draw some additional runes for you too. That's the one. Okay, so a ton of cards for us to look at. Let's look at these first. Look at the bigger picture. How fascinating. This came out in pile 1 in exactly the same position. How interesting. Look at the bigger picture. Expect powerful change. So this is full moon in Sagittarius, new moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. Oh my goodness me. Pile 2, may I just go, I feel like I need to just pause and take a breath. Full moon, new moon eclipse and full moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. Conclusions are within reach. Look at the bigger picture. Something is about to dramatically shift in your world. You know, like it could be a complete about turn. If any of you have been waiting to move house or get somewhere else to move to, it's going to happen. If your priority wish, for example, was to relocate or move to a different place or premises, you're going to be moving. Absolutely moving, and you're going to love it. This is massively powerful for you, my beautiful souls. We then have Earth's heart. Oh, wow. Wow. Earth's heart. Look at that. That's so beautiful. We have faith. We have quest. Okay. This is really interesting. Faith also came out in pile 1. Now, whether that reading is relevant to you or not, I do not know, but you can check it out if you wish, if you were drawn to both. We then have Fehu and we have Isa as well. How interesting. And we have here the bat of transformation. Bats are symbolic of transformation. Fehu is about ambition satisfied, nourishment, reward, unexpected gains, surprises. Right, my beautiful souls, I think something that you are, whatever this wish is, it's absolutely going to happen. And I think it's going to happen pretty quickly, and I think it's going to move fast. Now, we all often have various things that we're manifesting or desiring or hoping for, probably all of the time. I mean, life is never just about kind of one specific thing. We have layers in our lives, different pockets of our lives. You know, we have our working world, we have our family world, we have our friendship world. You know, there's our creativity, maybe our own personal projects, our playtime, love, intimacy. All these things are like different pockets of our world. Pile 2. This is actually slightly blowing my mind, if I'm truly honest. If you were drawn to more than one reading, it may be because more than one area of your world is manifesting, and there are steps you need to take to more than one area, or indeed it may be that there is something connected in one of the other readings that also tunes in with this. But this is your absolute priority wish. This is the top dollar making your heart sing in every possible way, that the thing that you want and desire, that you have dreamed of, above and beyond anything, absolutely anything, is about to happen. Now at the moment it feels as though it's a little bit stuck. Maybe you have just had to wait for this. Probably for some of you feels like you've been waiting for this for a lifetime, and you may even have thought it's never going to happen. But it is. I'm not seeing what you need to do beyond being open to receive it, curiously enough, because I feel like it's being given to you. I'm seeing you going on a quest, a journey. So maybe it's going to be gifted to you, or a circumstance will open for you whilst traveling or on a holiday, but this can mean journeying within. And this is about what is within. Some of you, actually, a message coming through, this will be right for some and not all. You need to take messages in readings in this way. I mean, I'm sure you all know this. It's part of, tuning in with a tarot reading. A general reading is for lots of people, so there'll be different messages coming through. Some of you do need to acknowledge and admit, it's like admit the truth to yourself about what you really want. Admit that you want it. It would be like admiring someone from afar, but not daring to tell them. Admit the truth and go tell them. Go on that quest. Go on that journey. Have faith. Have trust. This is happening. Or if there's something that's been blocking something that you want, and it's got to be out the way, that's around for some of you too. If there's something that physically almost feels like it's in the way, you need it to complete before you can have the next thing. I'll just use the analogy of the relationship thing that I just used, like when you see someone but you're not talking to them, you admire them from a distance. For some of you it would be like if you were in the process of, I don't know, coming through a divorce or something, and there's someone you really, really like, but you just don't want to draw them into that, even though, perhaps your marriage was long over, but you don't want to draw them into anything. You want it to be properly, sorted and done and dusted. That's happening really soon. So you've perceived it as a block to being able to move forwards. That's the kind of flavour and the energy here as well. Let's draw another card for you. How interesting. This truly is, it's the one big thing, the biggest thing that your heart could desire, the thing that really reaches deep inside to your soul, the thing you want above and beyond anything. Quest. Do you have to look for it? I'm asking myself here. Is there something you have to do to melt the ice? Or is this just going to happen? Look at the bigger picture. May we have a clarifying card around this, please? What's the look at the bigger picture, or the melting of the ice? Do we need, can we have a clarifying card around this, please? We have information, a clarifying card around this, or more information. I'm feeling this one. We've got the World card. This came out in pile 1 too, in exactly the same position. This is slightly blowing my mind. Okay, I will just say check out reading 1 if it is calling to you. There may be just some relevant messages within it for you. Okay, so we got the World card. Something has to complete before you move through, before you can receive. What do you have to do? I'm seeing the river, almost like she's on a pathway here. You've got to remove fear. Some of you have to remove fear. You have to remove fear that it's going to go wrong. Or fear of something. So I'm seeing a double message in this. It's sort of the same and yet different. One is like internal circumstances and one is external circumstances, which the Rado tells us. It's like we can journey inwards, or we're on a physical journey outwards on a quest. But in a way, journeying inwards is a quest. Some of you have an internal fear, an internal block. And you've kind of wrapped yourself up because you needed to feel safe. There's an internal block to having the thing that you really desire. And that needs to be completed and the fear needs to be put down. For others, I think there is a stepping forth into the unknown. It's like actually taking that step on that journey, literally being prepared to do it, saying, do you know what, I'm going to take a risk, like going on a holiday if you've never done it before. Venturing, I say venturing into the territory of relationship. I'm not being indicated specifically relationship here, but it's like it's the same territory of doing something new. If you have never gone on a holiday on your own, you could go, and then you're going to end up receiving something that you really desire. Some chance meeting could happen. Perhaps you're fearful of applying for a job in case it goes wrong, if we use a different analogy. Actually, you know, in case you don't get it, well, actually, the moment you overcome the fear, what you need is then going to come to you like so fast. But there is something that concludes, and the moment it concludes, the moment it completes, everything shifts. Everything shifts. The new journey, the quest begins. Let's draw tarot cards for you. Lovely little pack here that I am really enjoying using. May we please have more guidance and information for pile 2, please. May we have more guidance and information. What do they need to do aside from remove fear? I feel there is removing fear, stepping into something, choosing to do it, taking charge of it, giving yourself that option, giving yourself permission. All these things are coming through. We have, yeah, 3 of Swords. Okay. Whether you have been heartbroken in love or heartbroken in, you know, like any setting, a job setting or something else, it's time for that to heal. This is the turning point. I think there's still a sense of wounding around you. But it's now time to look ahead. Your reading is saying to you, you can have what you really want. The top wish, the thing you want above and beyond anything. And I feel like seeing the bigger picture, look at the bigger picture. You can have the bigger picture. This is literally sort of saying, look, you can really, it's kind of sort of saying you can have it all with the 10 of Pentacles energy. We have the World again showing up. This is, by the way, is the card of the World in a traditional pack. Yeah, we have the World, we have the card of the Devil. Oh, how magnificent. Look at this. Wowza, wowza, wow. Your reading is totally blowing me away. Right, it really is time to put down past hurts and say no to anything within you that says, I can't have this, whatever it is that you are desiring above and beyond anything. Because it's that bit of you that is saying, I can't really have this, or it won't really happen, that is causing you, you basically need to go there. The Earth's heart actually says none of us have ever travelled to the centre of the Earth. The heart of the Earth. You need to travel to, it's like dare to go where you've never gone before, okay? If there's someone around you, or a job that, let's say there's a dream job you want to apply to, or there's someone around you you really want to talk to, you've seriously got to let go of any cords that are stopping you from having this. You know, end that fear, because then things will happen really quickly. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse, full moon eclipse, the Tower energy, and then you have the Lovers. And you have the 4 of Wands, which is this coming together. It's this celebration. It's the having of something. It's the making it real. Pile 2. I am blown away by your reading, and this is your reading. Take that step. Let go of fear. Take that step into new territory, because it's going to bring you everything that you desire in terms of something that is the thing that you, it's like the one thing that has eluded you. You could be successful as hell and have just everything under the sun. I'm not suggesting you all are, but because most of us don't have that, but you know, you could be. But you know, there'll be one thing that still isn't in place, and that's the one thing that can really come to you. Or indeed, you're just looking for the whole package. And the whole package can come to you, whatever this is about for you. Pile 2, I am seriously blown away by your reading, but you must let go of fear in order to have it. Now, obviously, it's a general reading and no reading tells you what to do. I feel like I'm getting a bit bossy here, so I apologise. You must do this, you must do that. Actually, you know, it's entirely up to you what you do. No reading tells you what to do, but there is a strength in the message coming through for you today. I feel like your team are like really rooting for you and saying, go on, you can do it, you can have it, go on. You know, this is what I feel like this is happening. It's like, just unwrap yourself, come out of your wrapped upness, if that makes sense. Is there such a word as wrapped upness? Well, if there isn't, there definitely should be. Pile 2, loving your reading, loving your energy. I personally too am rooting for you as well. Journey within, or take that step and journey without, or do both. Journey within, remove the fear, cut the cords, say no to anything that holds you back. Journey without, take that journey, take that step. Go on that quest into the unknown with trust and faith that the thing that you want above and beyond anything will come to you. You can have the real deal whole package, whatever that is for you in the context of this reading. Pile 2, loving your energy, loving your reading. I'm just going to say have the most amazing 2024 and the build up to the new year as well. If this is resonating with you, if you want to get notification of any of my readings whenever I post them, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, they should come into your stream. And I will be posting between now and the new year some really exciting readings, looking at what's happening in January, all sorts of stuff. So do keep a lookout for those. I usually post 2 or 3 readings a week. Tons of love, Pile 2. I am sending you the biggest hug ever, and I will put links to all sorts of things that I do that might be of interest to you, my oracle cards, my moon diary and journal, my free library, all sorts of stuff. I will put all of that into the description box, and I'll also post a comment as well too for phone users. So tons and tons of love, Pile 2. I'm just like mega blown away and mega excited. This just feels like the biggest affirmation ever, really, in your reading, and I love it. Tons of love, beautiful souls. See you soon for another reading. Hey, Pile 3, welcome to your reading. This is very powerful, I have to say. The Cosmic Egg is the very last card in this particular pack, and it really connects in many ways to wholeness, to becoming fully conscious. And we have Suelo, the rune of wholeness. This is a pathway to being at one with yourself, with the divine. So let's just see what we are shown. And even this arrowhead in a heart, I mean, wow, let's just see what your reading unfolds. So we are asking really about the next step on your journey. For information, what do you need to do perhaps to move something towards an ultimate desire, something you really, really want or you really, really wish? Can this full moon energy assist you? And what will we be shown for my beautiful Pile 3s? I'm seeing this card and actually these 2 as well. We have the answers you need are coming. Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse, and prosperity lies ahead. This is fascinating. This card came out in Pile 2, this card came out in Pile 1. Well, I will leave you to decide, beautiful souls, if any of the other readings are singing to you. It is a possibility they are. This feels like it's a pulling together of something. The answers you need are coming. Something is shifting. Prosperity lies ahead. What do you need to do? What does Pile 3 need to know about, to hear, to understand, to take the next step on their journey, to move towards something they really, really, really desire and wish to manifest? What is happening here, may I ask, please? We have smoke. Okay, so there is a bit of confusion around you. If you're wondering, some of you maybe even what your calling is, maybe you're longing to feel that you know what your purpose is or your calling, but you're not actually sure, or you're not quite sure how to kind of marry your calling and your purpose with a career pathway, for example. I feel the answers are coming. Something's going to come together. That's what's I'm hearing. Something coming together. Let's draw more cards, more oracle cards for my beautiful pile 3. Yes, something is either reaching its conclusion. Look at this, the card of service. So yes. Yes, if you have been in any way wondering about your calling, your purpose, or whether you're on track, or whether what you're doing is the right direction for you, there's definitely some confusion around. We have service and joy. Okay. You're going to, something's being shown to you that is going to assist you in knowing exactly the direction to go in, or how to pull it together. This sometimes indicates that there's only one pathway to follow, one way to go. Okay, yes, look at this Perth, the rune of initiation, and Manas, the rune of the self. Okay. Now, if you're drawn to some of the other readings, which you may have been, they may well apply to other areas of your life. And let's face it, we are all whole. We are a package. We're not just one thing or another. But what I'm seeing here, this reading for you, is talking to you about a deeply personal aspect of your journey. The discovery of yourself. It's like your soul purpose, or something that is going to give you the clarity of direction you need to fulfill some purpose, or really to know that you're on track. Conclusions are within reach. The answers you need are coming. What is interesting is that this purpose, this calling, this pathway is going to be one of, I kind of want to say true abundance, really, because it's abundance in finances, prosperity, but it's abundance in joy. It's like finding that's something that just makes you want to get up in the morning. That purpose, that calling, exactly that. I think that is what this reading is about. A calling, purpose, and how to have that within your world. And look at this, the way it comes in. Fast. Son of Swords. This is a fast moving energy coming into you. I'm excited. I'm excited for you. This is a very fast moving energy coming in. Something is coming in swiftly. At the moment, I feel like there's a bit of uncertainty or fog, or a lack of clarity. You're going to find the clarity. You're going to be gifted exactly what you need to see to be able to do the one thing that you are going to love, or certainly for the next phase of your journey. Let's see if we can get more information with your tarot cards. Can we have an indication maybe of what this is? What is this for pile 3? I know that's very personal, but what is this calling, or how does the clarity come in? Let's do that first. Let's ask for clarification. How does the clarity arrive? How do you find that clarity of direction? How is it made clear to you? Okay, well, it's happening fast. We have the Chariot. Okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles, and we have the Justice card. Okay. Right. There's a kind of a summing up going on, or a weighing up. There's an evaluation. There's a choice in front of you here. And you're not actually entirely sure which way to go. That's what I'm seeing. So your reading is telling us that the choice that you're about to make really is connected to your calling and your purpose, certainly for the next stage of your journey. There is actually a choice in front of you. That's what I'm seeing. And so part of the fog is indecision. You're not actually sure which way to go. It's like there's something hanging in the balance here, and you're not sure which way to go. You know what you want. You know your end goal. You know your end desire. You know the bigger picture of what you desire. You really do. But something is hanging in the balance. You're not quite sure. There's a decision to be made here. Now, it may be that some of you are procrastinating. It could be the do I, don't I kind of thing, in which case your reading is suggesting go for it. On the other hand, it could be that there is a choice and you're uncertain about which of the routes to take. Let's ask for clarification around a decision that some of you are needing to make. Can we have a clarification around a decision that some pile 3 beautiful souls are needing to take? Could we have clarification? Can we have clarification around that? Okay, and I'm seeing all of these, so we'll go with them. I think I'm going to put these 3 to one side for a moment and see what we're shown. So we have the 8 of Cups. Okay. We have the Sun and we have the Moon. How interesting. Okay. It's leaving, some of you are having to make a choice and it involves leaving something behind. We then have, yeah, the Hierophant, and we have the 10 of Swords as well here. Yeah. Okay. You're needing to leave something behind, and although you really know that you want to move forwards towards something, you are fearful of leaving it behind because you're at a space of making a commitment, basically. It's like, do you make a commitment or don't you? There's something that right in front of you, this choice, this decision. Your reading is actually suggesting that actually there is, whether there is a choice or not, we'll dive into that in a moment. But I think for most of you, there is a decision and it involves letting go of something or leaving something behind. It could be a space of security. It could be an internal attitude that you have to let go of, but it's physically, for many of you, it's physically leaving something behind. It could even be that you're relocating. But whatever it is, there is a new phase of your journey available to you. It's to do with your calling and your purpose, and your reading is honouring that fact. And there's a lot of worry on your part about making this commitment, fear of it going wrong or making the wrong choice. And that's what I'm seeing here, basically. And yet your reading is suggesting joy. Look at this, you have the 10 of Pentacles, you also have the 10 of Cups. This choice is actually bringing you exactly the transformation and change, the world that you desire. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands. Pile 3. I think there is a choice in front of you. I think that is being made clear to me. I don't think it's, I say it's an either or. Every choice is an either or. I think what we're seeing here is there literally is a choice. Your reading is suggesting that this is, you are being called to this. It has a higher purpose with the Hierophant. And I think that you're fearful of making a commitment to it in case it goes wrong. But everything in your reading is suggesting that it will go right. And that it will be the dream that you have wanted. It will be the dream, the desire. It will be the thing it will be everything you think it could be, that you're fearful that it won't be, if that makes sense. Because it's there, isn't it? When we embark on something, there's a massive opportunity available to us. But it does mean, I think it's quite life-changing for you, this one. It will change some aspect of your world significantly. You close a chapter and move forwards. Prosperity lies ahead. It's leading you, whatever this is for you, this choice, this decision, it is leading you to it's the pathway you must follow. It's to do with your contribution that you can make in the world, your calling, your service. And yes, I can see you're fearful of it. You're fearful of making the commitment. But everything here is saying that this is a commitment worthy of making. And that this is what I'm seeing in your reading, pile 3, unquestionably. So the full moon in Cancer, the energy is actually highlighting this choice, this decision. And your reading is saying this could take you on the pathway of your dreams. It's like that completeness. Finding that feeling of completeness, literally the kind of you can have it all kind of stuff. Pile 3, this is your reading. It really is beautiful. I think I'm going to draw one more clarifying card, more as an affirmation, just to ask, may we have an affirmation, please? For pile 3, almost a sneaky peek into the future. If pile 3 dare to make the choice, I feel like it's with you and around you, and I think you probably will, because I think you know. I think that is your card. This card has come out in all 3 readings in a different way, actually, because they carry different messages. But for you, this really is saying, because this is the World card in a traditional pack, pile 3, the choice in front of you, not only is it divinely guided, is it part of your calling, it's part of your calling, your purpose, your contribution to the world will be so much bigger and better than it ever could have been. This is like you stepping up and being able to be the very best version of you into a situation that is giving you everything you need to make that possible. Yeah, you really can have the world. I feel quite emotional. I think some of you are leaving behind a chapter that has been quite fraught in your life, and no wonder therefore you are worried about making a commitment to this new pathway, this new chapter. But it is everything that you believe it can be. A part of you is fearful that it won't be, but the real you, the higher you, the knowing you, the spark in you, the you that just wants to go for it, is right, and it literally can bring you the world. Pile 3, I'm loving your reading, and I'm just sending you all the love in the world. I do feel you've been through some significant adversity, which is why you're so anxious about making this commitment. It does feel like it's about making a commitment here, but you know, in a way, whatever it is, you're ultimately making a commitment to you and saying, do you know what, I can have the dream, really. I can have what I desire. I deserve it. So, but yeah, it's more than that, because I think whatever this is, you're able to therefore fulfill some element of your purpose, your calling. You're able to make some contribution that makes a difference in the bigger picture as well. I mean, this is just a win-win reading, if I'm truly honest, Pile 3. It really is. I love your energy. I love your reading. Have a wonderful new year. Have a wonderful rest of December if you're watching this as I'm posting it. Do look out for other readings. I'm going to be doing a reading about January, what's happening for you in January. If you want to get notification of any of my readings, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, they should come into your stream. I'm just, you know, yeah, what can I say? Sending you the biggest hug, blown away by the potential that sits here for you. But it really is about making that choice and making that commitment. Beautiful souls, I'm sending you all the love in the world. I will stop waffling here. It's going to move fast the moment you make that choice, in the best possible way. I don't mean fast as in out of control. I mean fast as in it's going to grow. It's going to grow organically, beautifully, wonderfully. You'll just know you're on the right path. You know, this is the getting up in the morning and you're so grateful to be alive. You know, that fabulous energy. Pile 3, tons of love. I really look forward to seeing you for other readings really, really soon. Beautiful souls. Kind of want to say have an amazing life. Pile 3, tons of love to you.